What's going on, YouTube? Just jumped on here. Um, Another day in the life of a law of attraction here. Um, Wanted to jump on here, really discuss commitment and understanding the in between place. The in between place, a lot, a lot of time to self. And from what I've gathered, you're gonna want this. We're gonna want this time for self. Um, like I said, we know what we know. And the thing is, we gotta walk through it. I know, good God, this shit feel like it take forever, forever. But trust me, if you study energy, study the mind, you know you've been working on this shit. I mean, working on it. And when I say working on it, I mean studying our law of attraction. I'm basically talking to those who we have not reached our manifestations yet. We're still in that. Right now, I feel like in that. I know for a fact actually, it's that in between spot. Probably look. I mean, best way to explain it, we know we ain't going back to the way we used to think, operate, people we used to kick it with, deal with. I heard what's his name speaking earlier was talking about this is a time for heightened intuition. We got to use it. I try and preach that to my daughter so much. You get in the room and the atmosphere, something off, get the fuck on. Get up out of there. You can call Uber, do what you gotta do. Get up out of there. The energy ain't right. I'm a heavy believer of that. Uh, but yeah, heightened intuition, and part of it, and how do you heighten your intuition? Know thyself. Get to know yourself. Period. Period. That part about you that tells you something ain't right about a situation or a person, you need to go with that. There's no need to figure out why or let the ego let us think, fuck it, we can figure it out ourselves. You already know off the top. Something gave you bad energy about a situation or a person, you take heed. Take heed and then move accordingly. And if you get burnt, that it doesn't really hurt that much. It's just a learning experience. Like, dang, I already fucking knew. And just for next time, make better decisions. A lot of times I don't even get mad at people. I promise you, I don't get frustrated with people. I'll be like, fuck, I should have known. I got frustrated with the last person I got frustrated with. I was like, but that whole situation is like no another. And I was just, But I got over it and it's cool. Shit, we cool. Kick it all the time. I also wanted to discuss if you are what you think about and you're constantly thinking about a situation that didn't work out or somebody fucking you over, we got to stop that. We have to stop that. I did not know this is like that much fucking grass. Jesus. But we got to stop that. We have to stop that. And how do you stop it? When you find yourself thinking about a situation or pondering on a situation or person that serves you no good, change your thinking. Change what you think. I keep a note in my pocket, a little piece of paper. Right here, it's this big. I got a whole 3 different sentences on it that it just brings me back to law of attraction shit when I get to thinking, because it happens all the time at work. I don't know why. And I realize I can't really listen to certain music because I'll get to think about certain shit, then I'll get mad, and then I'll dwell on that shit all day. And I didn't waste 3 hours dwelling about some shit I have no control over. It's got to be the dumbest shit in the world to me. And I'll be like, God damn, why do I do that? And then I start carrying this little paper. When I catch myself doing it, I catch it all the time. I go back to reading that paper, boom, and then take my mind somewhere else. Usually to how I'm gonna spend and what I'm gonna do with this motherfucking money. That's I'm telling you. This shit here, it gets like I said, I really don't do too much anymore. There's nothing I really want to do. What I want to do, you need money to do. So I'm manifesting money. I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago, and they were saying they were talking about hard work, hard work, hard work. And I'm saying hard work ain't gonna do it. Getting 2 jobs ain't gonna do it. So it's not even a motivation for me to look for more. I don't give a fuck. You gave me $25 an hour or whatever the fuck. What I'm talking about is freedom. Money brings freedom. I'm looking for the freedom. I'm not looking, I want. I really have freedom. It's freedom. And in this world that I was born into, you need money for the freedom. It's just how it's set up. Any other way is just, I want to know. I want to know because there are people, places, and things I want to go see and all of that, and I'm going to do before I die. Period. Period. And touching 10 million is one of them. That's one of them. Just cause. And it's a freedom. There's a freedom I want I can't get at a 9 to 5. I can't get with the way that this system thing is set up, and there's always been something in me. There's something not right about it. It doesn't pan out. The hours you give and the work, as a kid, I just knew this shit does not pan out. Going to school, all these, for real, I'm saying after junior high, what the fuck, if you're already on the road, I guess, to being, you want to be a doctor, lawyer, this, that, or third, or, something, I know you need a higher education. I understand that. But for 90% of us, and the statistics show for school, I feel like if you're taught right about energy, metaphysics, how shit really goes without being lied to and all that, if we were taught right, then by the time we would get out of something like junior high, everybody's ready to work on their craft. Period. And then some people, some of us, might gotta live 20, 30, 40 fucking years before they put their niche in it. Find out how many people that became millionaires after they hit 40, 44, somewhere in there. Before they hit their mid-40s, around their mid-40s. Find out. It's more than you think. It's more than you think. It's just something that was always in me, and I just ran with it. This doesn't make sense. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. When I say fuck this shit, I'm talking about the way the school was going, the 9 to 5. I used to cut grass when I was a kid. And, I learned a lot doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I learned a lot as far I could tear somebody's whole grass up and come back and redo it, and it looked way better than the fuck you had it. Just something I don't do no more, because as a kid, I would had to cut grass all day in the summer and only get paid $20. And then my mother would be on some, well, you're learning this, that, and the third. Well, it just didn't make sense. And I used to be cutting that grass like, I swear to God, when I get older, I'm giving myself affirmations. Didn't even know it. Swear to God, when I get older, I ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna work. They gotta pay me. Fuck that. I didn't see the value in work and money from a young age. Just the value, and it's always stuck with me. And I'll be like, that's the way it was supposed to be. I'm a firm believer in that. It was supposed to happen like that. Because that's what fucking scarred me. I want to say scarred me, but it didn't really scar me. It kind of woke me up early. And I always knew that working a job was not going to get me. It just wasn't worth it. Fuck, get me nothing. As I was younger, I really can't tell you what my future held. I just wanted to run around. Run around and just do whatever I wanted and go wherever I wanted. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Then about the time I aligned getting money and all that, I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna get this amount of money, then go do this. So I went and did some shit, got caught up with the feds, and god damn it, went a whole nother way. You feel me? So now I'm at a point, I'm only working for my daughter. Everything in me wants me to quit and all that, but I know I can't do that with my daughter. I just can't. That leap of faith, I ain't there yet. You see what I'm saying with her, because she's 16 and now I can't do that to her. But at the same time, I'm not going to get where I need to be, which is why I was trying to tell her maybe we should move. But I'm not trying to move to the same situation. No fucking way. No fucking way. I've been putting in work with this law of attraction. I know this to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. I know I've been putting it in my head. Period. And it's my time. It's my fucking time. I fully understand and forgive everybody. I hope everybody I did wrong forgive me. But I'm up through. I'm up through. I can help from afar. I do not want to be chilling here. Come visit and get up through. I'm getting out the 9 to 5, and the people I talk to and trying to throw that 9 to 5, like they don't even believe it's possible to even make it without a 9 to 5. Got in a whole little wasn't an argument. It could have got there, but trying to explain like fuck this 9 to 5. Well, can't nobody live in a fantasy world, and I'm like, I don't know why. It's your world. I can't explain that. That's the magic of this shit. It's your world. It's your world. Is this shit gonna take some work? You goddamn right it is. You goddamn right. But what do you play with in your head? Find your craft, find what you love to do. Do that. That's what's gonna bring your fucking money. That's gonna bring your independence right there. Find out what it is you love to do. And some of us have to go years, decades, gotta live life to figure out what it is we want. Period. When it's time to wake up, I figure everybody's timing is different. Everybody's time is different. Mine was, I can almost say, my algorithm did it, but there was a book I read. Long story short, I caught a case. I left because I had home believe in turning yourself in. I was gone, on the run for a minute actually. Got hemmed up, motherfucker snitched on me, whatever. But while I was locked up in this fucking cell I was in, there was a book called The Sky's the Limit. Wayne Dyer. So I was reading that book, and that fucking book blew my fucking mind. And while I'm reading it, he helped me understand a lot of shit with myself. So anyway, I remember I made a note. I wrote his name down, kept that paper the whole little 8 months I was beating that case, and I did beat the case. That's how I'm talking to you now. But this is about 5-6 years ago. But nah, hell no, about 8 years. About 8-9 years ago. But I wrote his name down. So then when I got out, I YouTubed, and that's probably how I got to Bob Proctor. Now that I'm just now talking to y'all thinking about it, it's probably how Bob Proctor and all that got through my motherfucking timeline, because I had tried to YouTube his name or book and all that and start listening to him a little bit, and then that's probably how Bob Proctor was the one that really like fully opened me up to the law of attraction. Fully opened me up to it. So that looking at it now, that's probably exactly how that happened. I was at the job and I was tired. I worked 12-hour shifts then, but 4 days a week. But tired of watching movies and all that shit, and tired of listening to rap all the time. So I put in, I put in his name to find that book. And that's probably how I got on this path. But I was listening to all that Eric Thomas motivational videos and all that. But that, like I said, that only does so much. I mean, it definitely is a good motivation. But I could see how all that was linked in with my algorithm. And then I want to say that's basically, who was it? Bob Proctor. In some little skit, 30-minute skit, I saved it for whatever reason. I don't have it no more. But when dude was speaking, I can't explain it. That's when I knew I was going to be a fucking millionaire. He was talking about the law of, I didn't even know what the law of attraction was. But when he was speaking about it, oh my God, I knew for a fact, God, whatever entities, or I sent this message to myself, I do not know, but I instantly, like, it was, my whole life changed that fucking day. Whole fucking life. And it's brought me to this point. Period. Period. I'm about to be so fucking rich. Like, y'all like, and this shit was a fucking blessing. It was a fucking blessing. Everything. Like, I almost want, there ain't no almost, I don't want to change nothing. Like, if this is the route I had to go to get free, learn what I had to learn, even to wake up the people I'm about to wake up. I'm talking about everybody that knows me and is close around me, their minds will be blown when they see what the fuck is about to happen with me. And I said this shit was gonna happen years ago. I didn't know what I would have to go through. I'm that guy that, let's just say I'll go to fucking talk about parlays and shit. I put in a fucking, and everybody around me, we're almost the same. Like, I swear to God, we put in 10 legs, 5 legs, 7 legs, 19, 15 legs. We miss them by one. All the time. I'm that guy. Always miss by one. It's always something happen. Not this time, though. I ain't talking about winning no parlay. I'm talking about winning in life, period. Financially free. Free to do what I want, when I want. Bless who I want. I just heard, who the fuck was talking earlier? Will Smith talking about there's a level of wealth where you can change people's lives. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I was built for it, born for it. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I understand why I was adopted by the person I was adopted by, and would not change nothing. I would not change nothing. Asked me that a week ago. Yeah, it might have gave you a different answer. I'm telling you, I would not have changed nothing. I understand it. Adopted by a lady that got her master's in education, kept me in the school with her. I was the youngest of my brother and sister. Kept me in the school with her, helping her out. I've been around schools forever. I always told myself if I didn't make it in a sport, because I feel like I could play all three very well, but you know, my delusion, but whatever, I would just be a teacher. One of my friends, his mother, same way as my mother, they're best friends. He ended up a teacher. I think we the same age, so he been doing it 20 years in. I know he about ready to retire. I went my way, he went his way. But he ended up a teacher. I always knew he'd be one too. His mother's a master teacher too. And I always check in on Cuz. I always do. See how he doing. I think he a teacher and run like a club. What do you call them people? What was Ghost? Party producer or whatever they call them. But yeah, I understand the discipline I needed. I only understand it now because I got my daughter and my son. I understand the discipline that she had to give me. Flat the fuck out. I didn't understand it. Didn't feel like she needed to go that hard. Even to this day, she go hard on me. But I know for a fact, oh my God, call her right now. She gonna be the happiest lady in the world to hear from me. Call her right now like I did it. And now it's not out of spite, it's out of love. Like, here you go, lady. Here you go. You deserve what I'm about to give you times 10, times 100. They say don't judge your parents till you got kids. And I was just damn. It's happening. This is some life-changing shit's about to happen. And I know if you know, you know. And I know my motherfucking algorithm ain't crazy. There's no way this shit come through my shit the way it come through. And there's something in my soul. It's in my soul. I know when I'm hearing what I'm hearing is, and then I can piece through all the great people throughout the cultures who tried to make a difference. I can see where a lot of their knowledge came from. It's crazy. You are what you think about. The energy, everybody, everything you keep around you, you created it. So we can recreate it. Recreate it. How bad do you want it? What are we willing to give up to get it? Period. I'm about to quit smoking weed today. I was gonna quit the other day, but it seems like when I'm ready to quit, people just come give you weed and leave weed and all type of shit. I'll be like, damn. But I'm quitting today. I got one blunt in there. I'm about to watch the game. But I'm done with that today because I told myself I ain't about to touch no more weed till I touch some bands on top of bands. It's just what it is. I feel like my mind was more focused. It's been the best focused when I don't have anything in my system, period. And I haven't learned or gone through the law of attraction without THC. So I'm gonna see how sharp my bro. I'm gonna take some hallucinogens because I know the thinking I got now. I wonder what some type of shrooms and shit would do for me. But yeah, I want to see how my mind is. I've started looking at that seed recension. It makes a whole lot of sense to me. It does. I don't know why, but it does. I can see it. It's life, so it's energy. It's a force. Um, so I could see. I get that whole seed recension. It would. So yeah, I fully get it. Yeah. Am I gonna try it? I should try it. With quit smoking weed today. Why the fuck not? Now I'm talking about it. Um, get at 30 days. Longer than that, if need be. But I'm about to get off here. It's been 20 something minutes. Jesus. Um, Basically, just one little rant of what I got going on in my day of law of attraction. Like I said, I believe I'm a step further than the in between place. Um, I don't have to worry about bills or nothing like that. Rent, nothing. I can't even explain to you how blessed I am right now. Like I know there's a lot of people uh, got some heartache. I know there's a lot of people living life. You see what I'm saying? Um, but I'm in that spot to where I know it's time to go. I know it's time to go. I just need the finances to catch up, which it's a done deal. Um, and it's kind of it's not sad to me because I know this shit is done. It's done. When I say this shit, I mean my old life, the old way I used to live, think, operate is done. It's over. It's just still, I guess it's the people I know I'm leaving behind. We just got to be on the same page. Like, wish I could take everybody I know with me. I wish that everybody got their own agendas, got their own life, and nobody hurting nobody. So there's nothing wrong. I don't know why I be feeling like that. Like I'm the one who wants to go do this and live here and just let my nuts hang. That's me. You see what I'm saying? Other people, and I just feel like, well, they were just aware. Who the fuck want to go to work every day? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. 20 fucking more years of this shit. Fuck out of here. They don't want to give you no money either. And it's good people at the job, manager, at least where I'm at, but they're good people. I'm like, damn, it's the system, and they're not going to understand where I'm coming from when they ask me to do certain shit or why I'm demanding this or why I go home. They're not, like, they've made it more of a, we all cool, but this is a system. Like, the system, and it's just makes enemies out of people you shouldn't be enemies with. And I keep telling myself, why am I still at this job? It was like when I was looking for a place before we moved here. I had apps in everywhere. I was just losing money. $25 here, $50 application here, da 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 da. For about 3-4 months. I mean, just money down the drain on application fees. Nobody fucking with me. They said you got to make triple the rent. I'm like, when they do that? But I have cash. Like, this is how I always got a spot. I go look at it, especially if it's a private landlord, and then I cash them out first month, that month, and a month ahead of time. Basically 3 payments in cash be on me before I even go look at this shit. So nobody's fucking with me though. They want to see check stubs and all that. So I bring them the check stubs. They say I don't make enough, and then I'm looking at it like, I can pay it though. Fuck what you talking about. But they don't want to hear that. So boom, I just quit looking for shit. So I was going to buy my son's uncle's car from him, and then when I talked to him, he was like, man, there's a lady across the hall. If you're still looking for a place, she there right now. Bet we on the way. And basically got the crib just like that. But I wasn't looking for no place or nothing for about it. It's been about a week and a half. I quit looking, didn't even think about it. Like, man, fuck, we was about to get a ride. So, and then here come the crib. And then the way the crib worked out and how I got in, and then if you like me, my DP&L veteran, I ain't had the power or the heat on in my name in a minute because my bills are so outrageous, and veteran, and the DPNL. I didn't make them that outrageous. The DPNL, yes, but the veteran, I let somebody else, I'm not gonna name names, family member use it, ran that motherfucker to the sky. So I was like, fuck. Usually where I go, if it's in the people's name and they ain't turned it off, I pay that bill. I've been doing it in my old spot. I pay the bill in that name, just keep paying the bill on their name. I've been doing this forever. So when I get here, the power and shit was still on. So I was like, we jumping. So the thing was, I paid in January to move in. We didn't move in till February, March, the end, like the end of March. So I never really came back to check to see if that shit was still on. It wasn't. So I'm like, so when I get, I'm like, fuck. You gotta think. I didn't fell out, and I don't want to say fell out, but people gone their way, I've gone mine, all through this law of attraction evolution. You see what I'm saying? People gotta go their way. So I was like, fuck. I went ahead and like, let me just call and see what I owe. So I called the people. They said, oh shit. I said, oh, well, turn it on here. Da, 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 da. I didn't know how that happened. Didn't ask no questions. Boom, called the veteran. You know shit. I said, oh, I don't know nothing. And turned it on here. Boom. And just been keeping up on that shit ever since. So I'm like, man, that was a blessing. Like I say, it's been at least 7 years or so since I had the shit in my name. I think we was living over there about 6.5, 7 years. But yeah, it's been about 7 years before at least, since I had any of them motherfuckers in my name. I don't know if after a certain amount of years that shit go away. I don't know. I know I took that as a blessing. I'm talking about major blessing. And then on top of that, every month when it seemed like now, just the way shit happened, I needed some shit for the house, just the way everything was going. I looked up, got way more than I expected, way more than I needed. I was like, oh, bet this will save us some money for the next week and a half. Boom. And I've just been super blessed ever since I moved away from my old house to here. Now my old house, there's nothing wrong with it per se, but that whole energy vibe, what I had going on over there, it was time to go. Period. It was time to go. And I just picked up, and with me and my daughter, thank God we did. And been over here, less traffic means less money, you know. And so, but peace of mind, I had a peace of mind over there, but I'm just saying, a lot of traffic. There's no way I would be able to shoot videos at the house or watch the videos I watch. I always watch them at work or, at work. You see what I'm saying? And then now I can watch it at the house, boom, all this good, it's just, I got more peace where I'm at. And I also see this is part of my transition. It's all a part of my transition. Transition into my new life. I'll be free. I learned what I need to learn. It's time to move the fuck on. And like I said, I know I'm a blessed motherfucker. Just you just gotta know. And I definitely will start writing down some of the people and books that I read and the people I listen to, and really what I go through on a day-to-day. I be thinking to myself, it's hard to explain this type of shit. You ain't reached your financial pinnacle or peak yet, so how do you explain it? But I always be like, I be listening to these people on here. I feel what they're saying. I know they know what they're saying because you could only have walked through it to understand and explain it the way they do. I'm talking about shit dealing with the law of attraction, how they manifested this and manifested that. But it would have been great to run into some people who basically doing what I'm doing. They're in such a knowing before it happens. And I'm here to tell you, I have a negative $5 in my account. I have a couple dollars in my pocket. I am nowhere near a thousandaire or a millionaire at this second. But what I'm here to tell you, any minute, moment, second, millisecond, all of that is going to flip. I'm here to tell you, all of that is going to flip. Flip into thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. I know I'm going to touch 10 million. It's not even a question. Not even a question. Timing's every fucking thing. I had to walk through this shit. I had to walk through it, and I walked through it. I'm telling you, I walked through it. Complaint? Yes, I can fucking complain. A lot, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I used to be a walking, complaining motherfucker. All I do is complain. I could find a complaint in any fucking thing. Now I see other people. I got a neighbor just moved in. Well, negative Nancy. Cool, I think, but she negative. Negative motherfucking Nancy. Look at this plane. This plane is kind of low. But I hate that I can see that in people now because I don't like judging people. But I know I can do a Heisman step. I know I need to get the fuck on from them. Give a couple words of encouragement. Because you know, when you point out something to somebody, they'll usually jab right back about something about you. And so I understand that. And so I'm nowhere near perfect. I swear to God. Me and my daughter need to go shopping ASAP. I know I need to get she's a girl. Motherfucker told me that the other day, my homeboy, like, well, she's a girl, bro. She probably needs to go shopping for her every week. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I need my manifestation to hurry up and come through. This plane is super low. I don't know if y'all can see it. I might have missed it, but it's super low. But I understand that. And then that she needs more of everything. And my current job, for whatever reason, I'm trying to tell you, my algorithm is telling me to stay here. I want to walk the fuck off. I put in at least 13 applications last week. I had in like 2 or 3 more the week before that. Nothing's called me back. Like I said, this is like the apartment thing. Just gonna let it go. I don't even want to be here any fucking way. But I know I ain't trying to move out of state without no fucking money. And I have a strong desire for us to move to fucking Florida. That all the avenues and doors are open for us to fucking just get up and go. If I was by myself, I'd have been gone a week ago. Just off that thought I had, been gone. Boom, let's go. Boom, by myself, let's go. Boom. But I have her. I cannot necessarily do that. I can't. That's why I just can't quit this. Fuck this job. Fuck this motherfucking shit. This shit is not worth it. It's easy. It's easy, and it's not really in my. If I have to work, which don't have to do shit, but if I gotta do it, I'm gonna say do it for my daughter. Then that's basically just keep a roof over our head at this moment. But I understand this point and shift in my life. My daughter doesn't understand it though. But I think to myself, who gives a fuck? Because when she hit certain age, she won't care because she won't have to worry about shit. She don't. Financially, I will take care of it. It'll be all right. I told her she started her own thing right now. She got some shit going for her. And I'm trying to get her motivated to do that. And I'm like, once she see me do this, then I hope that's good motivation for her. But this shit ain't gonna happen overnight. This shit, like I told her, I don't know how long it's gonna take. You don't want to put a number on it. You know what I mean? Energy is energy. But you got to put the work in. Put the hours in. Put the hours in. With that, I'm about to get off here and get back to the house. I was really just walking around the block. I like doing these outside. I don't know why. I just like it. I told my daughter earlier, she got to get out and get in the fucking sun. Just walk somewhere for a minute. She go from the house to the car to where she going. I think they went to the fair Sunday, she was telling me, so I guess she was outside for a little bit. But at the end of the day, y'all stay focused. Stay focused. That's all I keep saying. Stay focused. It's going to happen for us. It's about to happen for us. And I'm on here doing this for my kids, for real. And like I say, I always wanted people to be on here and be, and what were you doing before your big manifestation breakthrough? Or break down exactly how you do it. And I'm like, well, if they just they no judge, but they use the law of attraction and sold product on the internet. Okay, well, you had to get your fan base going to sell product. I'm pretty just my mind thinking with that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there are a lot of people. I mean, oh my God, a lot of people on here. But I'll be searching for the ones who are basically kind of doing what I'm doing. It might be hard to find. I don't know. But this is me jumping out there because my level of belief and knowing, fuck a fucking faith, but my knowing about what's about to happen with me, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't wait to come back to this video right here, this one I'm looking at right now, and just, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I have watched none of these videos except, I watched one I did for like an hour or something, but That's the only one, and I didn't post it because I watched it. Maybe I should have, but I deleted it and everything. I did not post it. And then I was like, well, I don't watch none of them, so I just won't. I'm gonna continue to do that. Just not watch none of them. I don't give a fuck what it looks like, how it looks, or I just don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing this to show what I'm doing on a day to day before my big manifestation comes through. And when it comes through, I let it. This is how a motherfucker know. How do they say it? I did it. I said I was gonna do it and did it. This ain't me being funny, me being cocky, me being arrogant. I know what I know. I know what I've been putting in my head. I know I've been downloading in my fucking head. I know. Oh my God! Listen. This is my time. With that, y'all be safe. Hit the like, subscribe. Stay focused. Keep doing your affirmations. Keep telling yourself you're fucking great.